Before we start, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hello and welcome to Solo Rider. So today I wanted to talk about if you want to buy your first motorbike, what types of bike you can choose from. There is several types of bikes that you can choose from, depends on how you will use it and how frequent, what kind of roads you will be driving on it, and it depends on your usage. So for example, if you are into speed and you will be driving on highways, autobahns, and also country roads, but if you will be driving quite fast, you can go for a sports bike or SuperSportler, and this one is of course very good for fast speed, but the position is not really very convenient, so you will be setting very much aggressive forward. You will be setting much forward, and it will be not comfortable for you. If you will be driving in the city with too much traffic and slow speeds, you have to stop every while, that wouldn't be very convenient for you, and the best thing for this one would be a naked bike or a standard bike. If you like to travel a lot and long distance travels, also a SuperSportler will not be the most convenient one, and the best thing for you will be a cruiser or a bagger. So a cruiser usually is much more comfortable and you sit very nice and upright. Another type of bikes is the dirt bike or the cross bike. Usually it's very high in the seat, and it mainly used to jump over obstacles and drive it in off-road, I would say. It's not comfortable if you drive it in the city. So it depends on what type of riding you will be doing. You can choose your motorbike. If you want to do, I would say, a combined of everything, usually you can't go wrong with the naked bike, with the standard bike. Also, it's easier for the maintenance compared to the SuperSportler. So if, for example, you want to have any like oil change, or you want to maintain your gearbox, you will, in the SuperSportler, you have to remove all the fairings around the motorbike, and that's a bit of work. It's not too much. Usually it's a couple of screwdrivers and you remove them, but it's more work than just the naked bike where everything is accessible. Another thing is also having the cameras, for example. So for example, if you have a naked bike, there is a lot of bars, and with these bars you can hang the cameras in a lot of places. In the SuperSportler it's a little bit I would say hard to find places to put the cameras, and you can see here I don't have a lot of options. I only can have these mirrors and maybe some areas in the back where I have the seat bags for the passenger. But rather than this, there is not many options. In the naked bike you have most of the time a lot of bars around on the left, and also you can have it in the bar. That's a very nice road actually. First time for me to drive on it. I think I will be coming quite often here. And welcome to Wuppertal. The comfort of your motorbike is also quite important if you're going to drive for long distances or long time. Also, if you're going to drive in slow speed, it's better to have ground reach, so your seat is not very high. Especially for short riders, it's a bit of struggle to drive high bikes, especially if you are in traffic, and you will have to to stop and go quite often, because this will be every time you put down your feet, it will be a struggle. Is it doable? Yes, of course it is doable, but if you're going to drive every day in the city, and most of the time you are in the city, it's better to choose a motorbike that fits you, and you can have, I would say, easily reaching the ground with your both legs, both feet.